Oh, I should do Mario Kart tier list and like piss everyone off because I think Mario Kart Wii is overrated. I'm actually gonna like get death threats for that, but like I genuinely, it's overrated. The best thing about Mario Kart Wii are the tracks, but since all the good tracks are basically in like every game since, like Mario Kart 7 had an amazing selection of Wii tracks, and now with Booster Force, Mario Kart 8 has like all of them that I can think of, like Coconut Mall, Koopa Cave, Maple Tree Way, besides Rainbow Road, which I feel like might get in the last one. Although we did get 2 Wii tracks in this wave, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. Wii slander is illegal, I don't care. Like, and it's not even like I'm like anti-nostalgia. Like, I grew up with Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart DS. I love Mario Kart DS. I think Mario Kart Wii is a bit overrated. I'm gonna be honest. The item distribution is complete bullshit. Like, and that's saying something. It's Mario Kart. Like, the item distribution is just terrible. The physics are... they just feel off to me. They've always felt off. And I know that's kind of what some people like about it, because all the tricks and that, but I don't know. It's always felt a bit off to me. The tracks are good, though. Because it has, like, a selection of some very good tracks. But it's by no means my favorite. Like, at all. It's, like, third or fourth favorite, I think. Okay, I think if I'm ranking all the Mario Karts, right? Obviously bias is going to come into it. That's like non-negotiable. But like, I think I actually have a fair enough perspective, because one of the Mario Karts I'm like not shitting on, but like isn't my peak favorite, is one that I grew up with, like Mario Kart Wii, like the, you know, like home console Mario Kart. Granted, I played DS more, just because I was like out a bit more and all my friends and cousins had DS and stuff. But I played a lot of Wii. I'm not putting it last. That's absolutely... I'm not, like, saying it's that bad. I think Super Mario Kart is the... See, okay, I don't know if I want to put Super Mario Kart or Super Circuit worse. Super Circuit has more content. I think it looks slightly nicer, but I prefer the controls of Super Mario Kart. I'm honestly going to put Super Circuit last. Alright, Super Circuit's bottom tier. It's, like, the worst one. And I have it. I have, like, a physical copy of it on the GBA. It's always felt off to me. Like, always felt completely off to me. Like, I've never, I don't know, it's just weird. Granted, it's the first game to have retro tracks, because it has all the Super Circuit tracks, and it has, like, a lot of tracks, given, you know, it has what, like, is it 40? No, 30 or something, because it has all the Super Circuit ones and then all the SNES ones. A lot of them are the same, are borderline the same, though, so I don't know if that counts, but, Super Circuit's last. I'm gonna put Super Mario Kart after it because it's the first one. It still has the charm and appeal to go back to. I don't think anyone's gonna have like much problem with those two sitting where they are, right? Okay, those first two are like Super Circuit's meh. Super Mario Kart's eh. We're getting into like the good games now, so it's a bit harder, but I still have to put games lower on the list, right? I'm thinking Mario Kart 64 is next. I used to not like Mario Kart 64, but once I got used to the controls, it's very, very, like... It's a lot of fun to play. You can do a lot of cool tricks, there's a lot of speedrunning stuff, and the tracks, I think the tracks have a pretty decent selection. Probably the best out of, like, the first 3 Mario Karts. So I'm gonna put 64 there, right? And now is when I get into deep shit, because I'm like... We're in, like, the top territory now. I'm honestly... like, dead ass gonna put Mario Kart Wii in 4th. And I'm gonna be, like, killed tonight for that. If the stream goes offline, like, I've probably just been assassinated. I don't know. Mario Kart Wii is, like... Again, I grew up with it, so there's nostalgia there, but I never even unlocked all the characters, because I was just, like, wasn't bothered. I don't know why. I didn't like every other Mario Kart I had. I just never did in Wii for some reason. But I don't know. Like, it has a really good selection of characters, you know, like Funky Kong, King Boo, a lot of classics, you know. Even though it took out Petey Piranha from Double Dash, but, I don't know. Like, I kind of think it has a lot of, like, really low-tier tracks. You're like, Moonview isn't good. I don't like Grumble Volcano. What other tracks are from Wii? Mario Circuit. I didn't really like Mario Circuit in Wii, not gonna lie. Luigi Circuit's also eh. Trying to think of more Wii tracks that aren't, like, good. But it has some really good tracks. That's what puts it up there. Like, not like, you know, worse than 64. It's better than 64 because it had online. It obviously has multiplayer, so does 64. But it has like really good tracks. like staple Mario Kart tracks, like Coconut Mall, Rainbow Road is really good in Wii. Coconut Mall, Rainbow Road, Koopa Cape. What else? There's a ton of good Wii tracks. DK's Mountain Crossway or whatever. It has 2 different names. It's like a European name and an American name. So I put that there. Force, I would probably give it to Double Dash, and I know Double Dash is a lot of people's favorite one, and that is completely fair. It is really fun. 1, I just haven't played enough of it, and 2, it doesn't have a lot of content. Like, it only has like what, like not even 20 tracks? Is it 20 tracks? How many cups does Double Dash have? I think it only has 4 tracks of 4 cups, which is 16. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's lacking like a bit of content. Even though what it does have is really good, but I also think it has some like terrible tracks. My least favorite Mario Kart track, Dry Dry Desert, is from Double Dash. That track sucks. It's like the worst track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2. Terrible track. I hate it. And they actively made it worse bringing it into 8 Deluxe 2. I think. Double Dash would be like Force. And I know that's a hot like opinion because I'd get murdered for that, but I don't know. I just haven't played it enough, I don't think. If I played it more, I might change my opinion on that. And then in the top 3, Dry Dry Desert is fine. No, it's not. Oh, it's Finesse? Or is that meant to say fine? It's not. It's just I don't know, maybe it's fine for like any other racing game, but whenever you track in Mario Kart is like usually really good. Dry Dry Desert's just terrible in comparison. Third, I'd probably put Mario Kart 7 there because nostalgia definitely factors into it. It had some really good tracks. Rainbow Road 7 was good. What other 7 tracks were there? Piranha Plant Pipeway or Slide or whatever, depending on where you live. It had some really good tracks, but then it also had some like, I don't know, just really forgettable ones that I can't even think of, so that's why that's there. And I do think that out of all the Mario Kart, 7 is the most replaceable by 8. Because, like, a ton of the 7 tracks are in 8, and they play the most similarly, I feel, out of any of the Mario Karts. 7 still feels unique. Like, if even graphics aside, if you, like, made me play 7 and 8, I'd, like, know the difference, right? But I think 8's just kind of better controls. Like, it's 7 controls, but better. And when I say 8, I mean 8 Deluxe. 8 and 8 Deluxe are the same thing. I don't care. They count as the same thing. I'm counting them as the same thing. No one can convince me otherwise. They're basically the same. So 7's just kind of replaceable, which hurts to say because it's like it's basically my favorite childhood. Well, no, not my favorite childhood Mario Kart, but I know when I was like 10 to like 14 or whatever, that would have been the one I played. So that's third. Second, I'm gonna give to Mario Kart DS. I don't care. Mario Kart DS is based. Me and my friends were playing it during well, before college lectures. We just bust out our DSs like during the year, and we'd literally just play Mario Kart DS. It was based. I need to get more people to like join that because like everyone has a DS. Most people have Mario Kart DS. You know, like most people have a DS from Mario Kart DS, and if you don't, you can like get one. Probably you can get like both of them for like under €100, like a DS with Mario Kart DS for like under €100, I'd say, which is pretty good. And like the tracks, obviously it was the first one to bring back retro tracks. That's like a staple Mario Kart thing. It has tons of content. It has the single player like mission mode, which is great. It has a good battle mode with some cool stages. It has 32 tracks, which was like the most at that time. Maybe Super Circuit had more. I think maybe Super Circuit had the same. But I don't care because Super Circuit had like a lot of similar tracks anyway, with like multiple Bowser castles and stuff. Like most of the DS tracks are unique. And it had some really good tracks like Delfino Plaza or Square or whatever it's called. I forgot if it's called Plaza or Square. Waluigi Pinball, duh. Probably like the most popular Mario Kart track of all time, along with Coconut Mall. Like Mario Kart DS is just still fun to play today, and it's unique. That's why I put it like above 7, and then 8 Deluxe I just put at the top because like it has the most content. It has like it's gonna have 96 tracks. It has the most characters. It's really fun to play. It has the like most robust online. Like I don't know. That might be a boring answer, but I don't care. It gets put at the top. I like it has how many tracks? Like it's gonna have 96 tracks. Which I honestly hope they just add like one more cup just to round it out, even though it'll look horrific on the menu, like just to 100. But it has like how many tracks will it have? 96. How many does it have at the moment? 96 minus what? 8? It has 88 tracks at the moment. Like that's insane. That's absolutely insane. And the amount of characters it has, it finally has better battle stages, which is a W, because regular 8's battle stages were kind of eh. It has like crossover stuff. It has like Splatoon stage, you know, like Hyrule Circuit. You know, like the Animal Crossing stage, really good. F-Zero stages are amazing, and the music is just peak. So 8 Deluxe goes at the top. I don't care. I feel like that's a cliched answer. I feel like at the top, people either put 8 Deluxe, Wii, or Double Dash. And it's usually a group, like, Wii are all the, like, hackers and stuff, which Wii has a lot of replayability in terms of its hacking and stuff. MK7 will always have Woohoo Island. That's true. MK7, Woohoo Island, and Woohoo Mountain, great. But, I don't know. 8 looks just at the top. Wii does have a ton of like, replayability, though.